Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea won, Everton nil, three massive points for the Champions League spots. As you can see on the screen right now, Chelsea now in fourth place, 1 point behind Man City with same games played. And now we look towards the other clubs to see what they do this weekend. For the first time, 12:30 kickoffs. Usually we play Thursdays and Sundays. It's good to see a bit of a change. We've got the weekend out of the way. We've done our job.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm joined here with my co-host Sindra, as always, supporting. We got Sindra. First of all, how are you feeling about the result?
Well, good that we actually won the game at home. Good result against a difficult team to face. We were lucky that they didn't have Tarkovsky today in the defense. But yeah, good to get the win, and that's the most important part.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, Nicholas Jackson getting an important goal. Yeah, he was on a goal drought as well. Very
Mm-hmm.
good for his confidence. And it was good to see a long shot outside the box. I think someone taking it on that quickly. That's what we want to see as Chelsea
Yeah,
fans.
and
Waste too
and
much
all.
time around the box,
Mhm.
hogging up the ball and losing the ball. So it was good to see
Mhm.
something different.
Yeah, and also because it was just straight from, I believe it was a goal kick or something. There was also a really big gap between the two central defenders
Yeah,
for Everton, so that's why he got so much room to just take the shot. And Pickford got a touch to it, but it wasn't. He couldn't do
too far.
enough to get it out. So
Yeah,
brilliant from Jackson. We needed that from him. He looked happy to get it. Now hopefully we can end the Cole Palmer's goal drought soon,
yeah.
because he hasn't really been good in 2025 or since December.
Yeah,
But I feel like
true.
that also has something to do with Maresca and the system we play now.
Yeah, yeah, for
So
sure, for sure. Obviously, Cole Palmer has done very, very well for 1.5 seasons, and obviously
mhm.
now it's probably his worst form in just over 4 months, really and truly, which is a very, very long time. Got an important assist against Spurs for the
Yeah,
1-0, I think it was.
the
Other
header. Hmm.
has been very, very difficult to watch. Obviously, I'm sure he'll get back to his best
Yeah,
soon.
there's one incident I believe was in second half that really annoyed me.
Which one?
It was when Pedro Neto had the ball on the right hand side, and
And
then
Palmer took it.
yeah, Palm took it off him.
Yeah.
Like, I know you, and that's why I feel like when I've heard people say that he's trying too hard, this
Yeah.
is a big example of it when he's trying too hard, because Neto had a lot of space on that right hand side. He could have ran into, and then he could have maybe squared it back to Palmer instead
That's
of
what annoyed me because he ended up passing it sideways and back,
yeah,
like in the middle, if you know what I mean, and slowed it
yeah.
down. Why are we
in,
slowing down the play?
Yeah, and that's what I feel is something I saw. I've started to watch a video from the Athletic where they talk about difference between Maresca's first half, like first 6 months, and then the last 4 months so far, um, and it's really shown that he has been it's been more about focus on defense and less focus about the offense, because one thing Maresca said was, we don't want to participate in basketball matches,
Yeah.
like we don't want it back and forth, and therefore I feel Palmer is now being restricted to playing it more safe, which is also hindering him. He doesn't have and he also doesn't have the same freedom that he had under Poch, like the video I sent from you where the
Yeah.
overlap did an analyst where they talked about Palmer's percentage of touches on the field. Now it's 33, 33, 33 from from left, right, and center
Yeah.
on the pitch. First 6 months, he got the majority of his touches on the right hand side, and then it was the center and then the right, by quite a big difference. So therefore, it's you see there's something has changed in Maresca's style of play, and it's limiting Palmer. and that's
Yeah.
because we know how good Palmer as a footballer is. He almost won Player of the Season in the Premier League last year. In my opinion, should have deserved. Like, you are playing for a really bad Chelsea team, getting double figures in both goals and assists,
Mm.
carrying Chelsea from the 12th place finish we got the year before to a 6th place finish this year, and performing well, and undoubtedly should have, like Chelsea fans say, should have performed better at the, or performed or had played more games in the Euros. And yeah, he has been good. That people are saying he's a one season wonder. He
Mm.
isn't, because not, I don't think a one season wonder is keeping it up. Yes, he stagnated with Chelsea, but that's also because I feel like we became more pragmatic and became
Yeah.
more defense, because we have the statistics are really good for a defense. We just concede easy chances, or when we first concede goals, it's from easy chances. Like, we don't face a lot of, and we haven't conceded that many goals. We have the fourth best defense, I believe, in the league, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like
Something like that for sure. And
we,
that,
we
that
have
brings me that
we
brings me
have
to my next
conceded less
point.
goal. We have conceded less goals than Manchester City.
Yeah.
Same goals as Newcastle. So it's on. I believe it's only Bournemouth, uh, Arsenal,
Arsenal and
Liverpool
Liverpool.
that have
Yeah.
and Nottingham Forest with one goal
Yeah.
that
So
that have a better goal difference or a better defensive record
defense.
against us.
Yeah, no, it's definitely true. Everyone tuning in, man. Like the video as always. Speak up to everyone tuning in. Let us know your thoughts on the 3 points. It brings me to my next topic as well. Sanchez, for me, a very good job. Maybe one or two shaky moments still when trying to come out the box, but other than that,
Mm-hmm.
great saves. Important in the back today. I
Yeah.
think Chalobah had a very good game as well for once as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think out of the two, Chalobah looked better
Yeah,
than Colwell.
and usually we have seen Cole being the aggressor today, or previously.
Yeah,
I felt today was more Chalaba who got to be the aggressor, and it worked because he won the ball
for the
that
goal. Yeah.
for the goal. If he didn't, if he wouldn't have been that aggressive on Beto and gotten the ball, we wouldn't have scored it. We'd probably talk about a 0-0 draw. Like
What
it
was
was.
funny as well, when Beto lost that ball, it's like he knew we were going to score for some reason. I don't know if he saw his
Yeah.
reaction in his face, which is mad. Obviously, you're angry when you lose the ball, but for me, it seemed like it was just so open. Like he was not expected to lose the ball there,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
like,
way we just had that open space, and that brings me also to another point. Enzo Fernandez, there was a lot of sloppy passes in the second half. I felt. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to play it fast, and I agree with it. Like, try and get the ball running. There's a lot of balls where he just gave it away. I don't know if you noticed that, where you're trying to give through balls and stuff, which in a way I kind of say we play boring football. So it's good to see the risks. Obviously, it didn't matter in the end anyway. We won the game regardless. But we played a bit different in terms of one less defender today, right? Am I looking
because we played Casado at right back,
on the right? Yeah,
so
yeah.
we moved him and Lavia as like the two DMs, Cucurella, Colwell, and Chalaba as the three defenders. So yeah, in a way, it was one less defender.
It looked okay. I think at
Yeah,
home especially,
I
it can be done.
was you surprised to see Noni on the left wing?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But
Because
they were both taking on their mans though. Neto
yeah,
and Rodrigo were taking on their guys, so
yeah,
I was a bit happy with that for
yeah,
once.
and Noni I feel is the only player out of wingers who doesn't really pass it backwards at times. I feel
Yeah,
he will always try and try again to take on defenders at least once. So that was good. And maybe he will. But I feel also something has to do with that. Had something to do with the Maresca suspension today, because Maresca wasn't on the bench.
but he gave the instructions from before, man. He must have.
Yeah.
But
But
Caballero, can you imagine Caballero like giving instructions? He's on.
yeah,
I
Big
couldn't
Willie
believe what I was
Caballero.
seeing. This guy was our goalkeeper once, man. How crazy
Yeah,
that is.
almost came on for by in the Carabao Cup final.
Yeah, crazy how times fly by. 2025.
Yeah, that was 7 years ago, man.
Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So let's look at the other fixtures, bro. Who are playing today? Can I just check who's playing today quickly? We've got Newcastle, Ipswich. I think Newcastle will probably win that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then no one else important so far. And then we've got Sunday.
Not like Liverpool can win Liverpool need 1 point to win the league title because there's now 12 points between Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Arsenal have 4 games remaining. That equals that can only accumulate 12 points.
Yeah.
So unless Liverpool now lose all 4 games and Arsenal score like 5 goals every single game, because I can't remember who had the better goal difference.
We basically need Tottenham to do something for us because if Liverpool get that point, we're gonna have to give them a guard of honor.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Would you rather give them a guard of honor and qualify the Champions League, or don't give them a guard of honor and we lose against them at Anfield? Because I feel if we give them the guard of honor at Anfield,
No, we're at home.
no, Liverpool are home.
No, we're home.
Liverpool are home. We're traveling to Anfield.
No, we are home, bro. We are home. Look.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, my bad.
I got Sindri for once.
Hey, entertain. Making it entertaining.
Everyone tune in, man. Like the video, man.
Yeah, but still, I would rather give them a guard of honor at Stamford Bridge, and we can beat them because their headset are on the beach because they have nothing else to play for this entire season.
You want to see us do this?
I would would you rather do that and qualify the Champions League, or would you rather lose a game 3-0 and we don't qualify the Champions League?
Bro, honestly, I'd rather lose.
When I was
on the bridge, honor, bro, like this. Do you know how much that hurts?
Sadiq, when I was on the bridge 10 years ago, they gave us a guard of honor.
Yeah, but times have changed. Look, you know how much it hurts. Trust me, it hurts. I still think we can beat them, even if they need to get a point or whatever. I think we can beat them. I told you in the group chat, if we win our home games and the other teams, drop points elsewhere, I think it'll be enough.
Brighton, Newcastle, that's going to be an interesting game.
Like imagine we draw against Newcastle and Forest, for example, away, and we win our 3 home games against United, Liverpool, and obviously Everton today. I think it should be enough.
That's 12 points.
11 should be enough.
11. Yeah, 11. Yeah, because you have 2 games.
It should be enough in my eyes. Liverpool are not really at their best at the moment, I think.
Yeah, but I would rather give them that guard of honor and almost be guaranteed. Like if we then win the game,
top 4 ain't in Chelsea's hands, but they got to do the job. Yes, we do.
Well, at the moment, I would say it is actually in our hands.
Is it? Let's look at the table again. So Man City are not playing because they played Villa last week. They're not playing this weekend.
Yeah, so Man City are 1 point ahead of us.
Okay, cool. Villa, we're officially ahead by 3 points.
Yeah, so if they win, we will be ahead of them on goal difference.
Where's Newcastle's? Oh, Newcastle's Ipswich. So Newcastle could go ahead of us, most likely.
Yeah, they can go 2 points ahead of us. That doesn't matter.
And what about Forest? Where's Forest's game?
They
got FA Cup.
Yeah, they got FA Cup. So then they
got Brentford Thursday.
So that's I would say quite a hard game.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
So I would say at the moment it is actually in our hands. Because like Villa, we are on the same. We are 3 points ahead of going the next game week. Forest will have week off because they're playing City on Thursday. So the only team that cannot go ahead of us this week is actually Newcastle.
Yeah, but I think if Forest get a draw, then it's beneficial for us because we've got better goal difference.
Do you mean draw against the
Oh, so not draw. No,
Brentford?
even if you go draw, they go ahead of us. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
We need to lose against Brentford, which is
yeah. I want Man City and Nottingham Forest both to game to go to extra time.
yeah, we need them to tire out basically.
Yeah,
We need it to finish. It's quite interesting though. Do you think Arsenal can be dragged into this race?
yeah, 100%. If they
Mm.
keep it up, who they draw to?
Brentford they drew
Yeah,
against.
they drew to Brentford. Yeah, Palace. It was Palace.
Oh, Palace, sorry, Palace,
Yeah,
and they've got Champions League. What?
yeah.
No,
They got Champions League as well.
what? They're not playing
So
this weekend. They're not playing this weekend.
apparently not. Check
That's
Maiden.
crazy.
Check the. Yeah, they're not playing until Bournemouth, but they're also playing Liverpool and Newcastle. So they are playing Bournemouth, Liverpool, Newcastle. So that they can definitely be dragged into this. Because
Yeah,
I believe all the 3 teams of the 4 teams they have remaining can beat them.
it's actually a crazy, crazy game towards the end of the
Yeah.
season.
So the only team that's not getting dragged into this is Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, who do we have next?
We have Dewgarden, and then
Big game. You go in there?
at Sweden. So no, it's so
Chelsea
annoying.
against Liverpool, bro.
Yeah, it's so annoying. 1st of May is holiday in Norway or a day off, but Friday isn't.
Why is that annoying? Sorry.
It's like workers' day, so everyone has a day off.
Day off. Oh,
Yeah,
right. So we've got Liverpool at home. We've got, the Europa League, sorry, Conference League at
yeah,
home.
Dewgarden again. Then Newcastle. Then
Oh,
United.
I forgot the United game's on Friday. Why is
I
that? Because the Europa
it,
League final.
yeah, probably. Yeah, either the Europa League or the Conference League, because I believe it's going Conference League, Europa League, and then Champions League final.
Wait, if we make it, we're going to play Friday and then Sunday.
I don't know. I don't think it will be that. But sometimes the Conference League final is in the week on the week in weekdays.
Oh, hang on. Let me just check when it is. Conference League final day. 28th May. Oh, it's after.
Yeah, so if that's Sunday, it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a Wednesday.
So why would they move us to Friday on this one? There must have been a reason.
I don't know.
It's a bit weird. All right. Cool. I think we'll wrap up here. Is there anything else we want to discuss? I mean, it's 3 important points we've got in the end. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing.
a man of the match.
I'll give it to Sanchez, man.
Fair. Yeah, I saw that last save of his was good.
What about you?
Jackson for the you going for the saves. I'm going for the goal. It was important that our striker scored a goal.
For sure. I mean, it was a very, very well placed shot as well. It was good to see
Yeah.
him shoot like that, personally.
Yeah.
As we said, we don't see that often enough. So
I want to see this type of football against Liverpool as well.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Everyone tuning in, man. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification. Big up Sindri for joining us. Big up Alfred being with us spiritually. Big up to him. And big up everyone that's tuning in, man. Like the video, and we'll catch you guys soon for the next game. Thursday. I'm not sure exactly through stream. I might just do a quick video. I know Sindri has worked the following morning and it's quite late. So yeah, we'll try to keep it
9
up.
p.m. game.
Yeah,
for me.
so we're back for Liverpool for sure. That one
Yeah.
that we will cover.
Big game.
Massive game. So yeah, we'll catch you guys soon, man. Peace.
Take care.